Hello everyone, my name is PolishLynx, this is Sunrider. We are just before destroying a wedding that should not take place, but before that let's talk with people on the ship. Oh, Captain! We are talking with Shigara now, of course. You wanted to see me? I don't think I've ever apologized to you for lying to you all this time about a saga. See, you have my apology, Captain. You were just trying to protect the apology. You were just trying to protect a saga. Apology accepted. Thank you, Captain. It was a shock to me when I first found out. Asaga was the princess of Ruvia many years ago. I certainly understand how it must feel for you, but please, don't blame Asaga for deceiving you. To be engaged to marry to such a wild man, she must have had no choice but to run away and hide her identity. How do you find out about that she was a princess? It was a long time ago, when I first met Saga, years before any of us knew the name Arcadius. It was near the time when I arrived on Ruvia as a refugee from Diode. I was lost on my way to my work and panicking when some gentleman came by to help give some directions. Then all of a sudden Asaga burst into the scene and started shouting at the man. They didn't take kindly to what Asaga was saying, and things started getting dangerous. Luckily I had my handy hair ribbon on, so I used it to temporarily stun the man and run away with Asaga. Your hair ribbon can do that? Yeah, it's actually one of my inventions, you see? In addition to various defensive mechanisms, can also store music, tell me the time, turn into a flashlight, and keep my hair clean, with an assortment of other miscellaneous features, of course. Your hair ribbon really is indispensable, isn't it? Yeah, Captain, I put it on whenever I go. What were you talking about again? Yeah, about how I found out about Asaga. Shortly after I ran away with Asaga, I found out her true identity. I was really shocked to meet the princess of Ruvia, but Asaga made it seem like it wasn't anything special. To her, being the princess didn't refine who she was. She was going to leave Ruvia one day and find adventure among the stars. She was never meant to be in politics. But then the war approached Ruvia. Asaga's mother passed away and her father fell ill. The royal court was darkened by talk of succession and fear of Pax's power. I still remember Asaga bursting into my apartment after finding out what her father had done. Then we decided to run away together. It was the only thing I could do to protect Asaga. And that's how we became freelancers and met you, Captain. This is going to be our hardest mission yet. Prepare yourself. Pact is nothing more than a tyrannical regime led by a madman. When Arcadius will never honor a political alliance with Ruvia. This one. However, maybe actually this one. This is going to be our hardest mission yet. Prepare yourself. Yes, Captain, I'll do everything in my power to save Asaga from the Vanichar. Good, we'll be counting on your expertise to pull this off. One more thing, Captain. Asaga gave me this. A whole recording? She told me to give it to you if anything like this ever happened. With everything that's been going on, I couldn't give it to you until now. She made a promise not to look at it, so it is meant only for you. Thanks, I'll take a look at it in my office. Thank you, Captain. I was worried before, but now I feel better. We'll rescue Asaga and end this. We will.
Welcome to Research and Development.
Damn. Seraphim 100. Okay. 3 sections on level 2. 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 But you don't have any more sections. 3 sections and 1 thing.
Thank you, Captain. We'll get started right away.
You have something new. Repair drone. Alright, let's talk with the pervert. Oh, Captain, care to join me for some ice cream? Oh my god, I'm afraid where this is going. Alright, I have some time to chat. Chocolate or vanilla? Or do you just like to eat out of my bowl? No thanks. Do you flirt with every single space captain you happen to meet, Claude? Only the cute ones. Alright, sorry I asked. What's the matter, Captain? You don't think Claude's cute? I'm the Captain Banda. We have to be serious around here or else people get hurt. Sure, but Ava will be after me with chains if she saw me with you. Just what's the relationship with your first officer anyways? Ex-wife? Hell no, I think we have regulations against that. We went to high school together. That's all. We used to be pretty close back in the days, but it's not like we are dating or anything. I guess she's always been more like an older sister. And now she's your first officer. That's awkward. You wouldn't know half of it. So what are you going to do now? Eva says that you've been causing her problems. I'm going to go back. So what are you going to do now? Well, my ship was wrecked by the pirates, so looks like I'm stuck here. Not that I have any problems with that. I wouldn't count on becoming a doctor here, but you still help us out with those Ruvian cruisers. We could use a pilot like you. In that case, you can command me anytime, Captain. Alright, just no more medical exams. What? But Captain! It's for your own health! More like just to fuel your own perversions. Exactly. Ava says that you've been causing her problems. That woman just never lets up. Just cause I'm staying here for now doesn't mean I have to do the whole military thing. I know Ava can be frustrating at times, but she's only doing her job. Can't you at least try to get along? Like it or not, you're on military visa. We have a let's go with that one. Oh, Captain! What? I think I've been killed with a sudden sleep spell. Good night. Claude? Quit fooling around. Your ice cream's melting. No, you're kidding me. I'm going back to work now. Enjoy your ice cream. Bye bye, Captain. Feel free to join me again. Okay. You must be confused. It is dark. I cannot tell if I have truly awake, nor if I still sleep on board this Charlac, and this is merely a strange dream. Trust me, you are among the living again. You wish something of me? What do you plan on doing now? I do not know. The world I know is no more. The war against the fallen is long concluded, and history no longer remembers who the victors were. All which I swore to protect are now long dead or destroyed. I now live a hollow existence. I wish to close my eyes once more and disappear into night nothingness, as it was meant to be. Your story is not over yet. Now, new enemies now challenge Ruvia. You must raise your sword once more and fight. You will find new friends here with us. You can rebuild your life. Friends? Like a family connected not by blood, but by bonds. I know not of either friends or family. You're just lonely. I don't know what happened to you before you ended up in the tube, but you can join our crew here on board the Sunrider. I have no desire for friendship, but neither does this time have another place for me. Very well, I shall choose to remain with your crew, but merely because I belong nowhere else in this galaxy. I need not to become part of your family nor find camaraderie among those who live now. That is all, Captain. Tell me more of your time. It was a violent time for the Holy Ruvian Empire. The Emperor and the Crown Prince were killed in an assassination, leaving the throne to my father, the second prince. Yet Crow Harbor, the jealous bastard son of the Emperor, laid a competent claim to the throne. He gathered forces across the galaxy, his ambition to seize the throne for himself. For 14 years, Ruvia was caught in a bloody civil war. It seemed as if the Empire itself would crumble if drastic measures were not taken. Drastic measures? Like what? The awakening of the Sharlak. You mean the super dreadnought we found in that graveyard? It is a weapon of unimaginable power, yet it can only be held by one of the king's daughters. The Sharlak cannot be awakened without also sealing the fate of the princess, for when the Sharlak unleashes its ultimate power, it also takes the life of its user. That just sounds like a fantasy legend, not the stuff of real life. Our ships are operated by the power of science, just like yours, not magic. Long before my time, countless warships here bearing the same power as the Sharlak were built. War became horrible. Humanity possessed the power to not only destroy itself, but to collapse the entire universe into a singularity. It was fear of our own power which led to the creation of the Sharlak. The wise emperors of the past decreed such almighty power could only be used with the sacrifice of the emperor's most precious daughter. With the price of infinite power so high, even the most arrogant of the emperors beat second thought before awakening the Sharlak. And so, with our most devastating weapon so limited, the Holy Ruvian Empire could continue to exist in peace. But despite that, your father still chose to sacrifice you to awaken the Sharlak? It was a desperate time. You unleashed the Sharlak's final weapon in the battle and destroyed all those ships, but I thought you were supposed to die after you did that. I believe the same. Why is it that you are still alive? I have already spoken too much. I do not wish to speak of this further. Your eye was glowing during the battle. What was that? Hey? You find me unnatural? I've never seen anything like that before. Perhaps I'm not of your species, Captain. Or do you fancy that I'm some kind of android? That's got to be the most deadpan joke ever. Fear not, I'm as human as your mother and father. My eye is the result of millennia of scientific research. Thanks to genetic modification, I can momentarily increase the vision in my right eye 100-fold. The effect is not only limited to my eye, but also provides a brief but tremendous boost to both my muscle control and brain function. Perhaps such technology appears radical to you, but it was a tried affair during my time. So, everyone during your time possessed superhuman abilities? No, the Holy Ruvian Emperors feared the power the masses would wield if they had access to such technology. Thus, the law across the galaxy was that only royalty could augment their own DNA. That makes sense. The Ruvian rulers would want to use such powers to make themselves more powerful. We need help. The technology of your time was far surpassed our own. Help us rescue our friend. The current princess? Ruvia needs your help. This timeline is not my own. Your fights are not mine. Yet, even if I so wished, I would be of no use in improving your technology. Such matters are beyond my skills. I'm merely a marksman, nothing more. I'm no technologist. Okay, but still help us rescue a saga. We could really use your skills out there. Very well. I am still sworn to protect Ruvia, even millennia in the future. I will defend Ruvia with my life. I have already cast down my body for Ruvia once, and I do not flinch at the thought of doing so again. We will give Pac hell until our dying breath. We are all going to come out of this alive. Watch yourself out there. Now, farewell, Captain. Leave me out to my peace. Let's play the recording and find out what Saga has to say. Ah, is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? You know, you could have edited this part of Saga. Captain, I sure hope you're the one hearing this. If you're playing this message, that it means that I've left the Sunrider and probably en route to Ruvia. First, let me say that I'm really sorry for fooling you. I didn't mean to have been lying to you all this time. I thought it could really work out, that we could just travel the stars forever and beat Puck in the ass for good measure. But I guess you've gotta wake up from all dreams eventually. When the time comes and I go back to Ruvia, please don't come after me. Even though I don't agree with it, my father is still doing the right thing. Without the royal marriage, what happened at Syrah will happen again at Ruvia. Millions of people will be killed. Wars, what little remains of our way of life will be destroyed. Ruvia's already suffered too much in the past 100 years. If we take one more hit, it will be the end of our entire way of life. It just takes the sacrifice of one life to save the lives of millions and the preservation of a history which spans longer than the length of the known galaxy. If that's the case, then I gladly become the Venichar's bride. There is a legend in Ruvian. Whenever the kingdom is in danger, the sacrifice of the king's only daughter is necessary to save the kingdom. Things like this have occurred throughout our history. I'm ready to play my role, even though it wasn't the role I wanted. Because that's what it takes to be a true hero, Captain, and that's the only thing I ever wanted to become. No, Asaga, we are coming for you. You know the Venichar is fooling the king. Puck will never honor an alliance with Ruvia. Alright, let's end the episode here. It is pretty sad, but we will kick some ass in the next one. See ya, bye.